minutes down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Anthony Gould now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On play action, Richardson. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
Roll. 77 will check. Panther. Check. Ready.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up second down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. The Colts about set to punt.
For the Colts.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Play action now. It's Murray. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's on Paris Johnson, the tackle. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Second down, Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
It is third and long. They go play action with Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Watkins motioning over. Murray going to hand this to Benson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Working out of the gun, Murray. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Third down coming up.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to
pick off by the former Niner, Tarvarius Ward.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Hey, check that, check that. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready,
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
His kick is good. And the Colts will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Watkins motioning over. Throwing now, Murray on first down. Back into the hands of Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. On play action, Murray moving to his right. That'll be taken in by Edwards. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
A little miscommunication there, and now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This one will be from 37 yards out. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 70, go check, go check.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Richardson gonna look to throw. That's gonna be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's gonna force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Ready? Cougar 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Open man left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to 60, back to 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go, go. Buffalo 18.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Right back to Warren again. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Why not go back to it? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 19.
Now Richardson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Darius Robinson getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
That's good.
They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Colts first down.
15-yard line.
Get it? Hey, check that. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Watch it. Watch the shit.
Go check. Go check. Go.
Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And no chance to turn and go That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Now a second down throw from Murray. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's caught by Watkins. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll pick. The first down, a gain of about 4.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
They go play action now. Murray. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up second down. At the Colts 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. Throwing again is Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Cardinals first down. They run straight ahead with Jones. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. them. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Check, check. Come on, come on. Check. Johnny Lions. Ready,
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. They go right back to Taylor. Taylor up first down and more. Jonathan Taylor. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play after being backed up. It covers 63 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
Hey, check that, check that. Street, street.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trader down for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts move out in front by the score of 17-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Murray now to throw on first down. He'll get this complete. That's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
On first and 10, it's Murray. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and That's a great example why.
They go play action for Murray. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
On third down, Murray moving outside the pocket, and he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Watkins motioning over. Murray now on second down. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Down to the 10. And he'll take this one in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Jack Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down as a loss on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Watkins motioning over. Room to run, past the 30, down the sideline. How about this? He's to the 10, and they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
60 Bison. Like street. Ready?
Second down throw for Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They go play action with Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. That's Harrison in motion. Now Murray to throw on second down. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's an Arizona first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On first down, Murray in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. KT Tuimoloau getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Murray. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man. I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Murray's going to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up bait out to the 33-yard line.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Come on, come on. Set.
Watch the motion.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Turn, and they'll take over there.
At their own 24-yard line.
Play action, and here's Brissett. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Cameron Bynum there defensively.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. This one complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3.
Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 49-yard line.
To the air again is Brissett. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Cardinal first down.
Watkins motioning over. Brissett going to throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Throwing again, Brissett. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll go play action here with Brissett. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On play action, Brissett. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
3rd and 2. Here's Brissett. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down, Cardinals.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Velus Jones. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm better, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold and I heard.
They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On second down, Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
18, 5 years.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
To throw, it's Brissett on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun is Brissett. This ball batted away. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That's Harrison in motion. On third and long, here's Brissett. Forced out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Back deep, Anthony Gould. Could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
And the Colts, first
Ball
down.
rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Good for a Colts.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, Richardson. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go check, go check. Go.
Here's Richardson. To the left side and taken in by Down. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Taylor trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
It is third and goal.
Down. Panther 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, hurt, hurt.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. And Nye Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on fourth down based on what they do on third down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on third and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10.
19, okay, 20, right. Go, speed back.
Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8.
minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for second down. Watkins motioning over. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Brissett's pass complete to Velus Jones. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Colts' 49-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. That's Harrison in motion. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
To the air again is Brissett. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
12. Hey, kill.
Watkins motioning over. Throwing again, Brissett. Forced out wide. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
3rd down and 5.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
And with the game on the line, Mike, here, 4th quarter, you put the ball in the hands of your running back behind this big offensive line. Great job, 2 hands on the ball. Powers ahead for the first down, and that should all but end this week.
They'll stay on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.